Coming up next, Ashley D'Amboise makes her CSW debut in a women's championship match versus the Devil's Little Princess, Heather Reckless.
If Levi McGuire fell in the woods, would anybody hear it? No, because nobody would be there to see it.
I would be there to see it. I would be there to try to help him up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the CSW debut of the lovely Ashley. Say the name.
D'Amboise.
Ashley D'Amboise.
And she's from a castle called Chateau d'Amboise. Oh, man, I mispronounced that. I can't.
You are a terrible human.
I am.
Welcome to CSW, Miss Ashley. Big smile and the fans instantly in love with this superstar. I told you at the end of the show last month she was coming, and she is here.
You did tell us. And she is here. On a frigid February night. A cold.
Ashley D'Amboise is going to tussle with the champ. And apparently Heather Reckless has adopted a new pet at the shelter.
Cypher?
Apparently Cypher was that doggy in the window.
Quanto cuesta?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? If you're going to adopt a pet, why? And now look, he's on all fours.
My
what
goodness.
the hell is going on here?
I don't know, but you're right.
Heather Reckless climbed Cypher to get into the ring. Well, I've seen everything. Cypher is now pet and step stool.
And there is the champion. 155 days as CSW Women's Champion.
Let me tell
Winning.
you.
Okay,
let me
ahead.
tell you something about Heather Reckless.
Tell me.
I don't like her.
Wow.
She has showed nothing but disrespect to me, but I do respect her talent. She's a great champion, but she's gonna be medal is gonna be tested tonight with Ashley D'Amboise.
Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Southern France. She is Ashley D'Amboise.
You're right. These people are in love with her.
And her opponent, she is your reigning, defending CSW Women's Champion, the Devil's Princess, Heather Reckless.
Heather Reckless, your CSW Women's Champion, defeating Sky Blue.
She is reckless indeed.
Ashley D'Amboise is here with thoughts of CSW gold on her mind. Now, let me tell you something, Stan Payne.
Tell me.
A little bit of behind the scenes for those watching.
All right.
We have had many guests grace our presence at Chicago Style Wrestling. But Ashley D'Amboise came up to us here at commentary, shook our hands, and took the time to learn our name.
And to teach us a little French. This is an incredible
That doesn't
athlete.
happen, and I appreciate that.
And I appreciate this.
And Heather Reckless being nothing but disrespectful as per, oh my God.
One of the stars of the International Wrestling Cartel, Pittsburgh's finest.
I think Marco Anthony just slipped you a note. It says, please stop talking.
I can't stop talking. I have to expound on the virtues of Heather Reckless, the CSW Women's Champion, who was a participant in the very first match in the championship's history, and that was only her 5th match ever. In her 5th attempt to win the title, she won it, though it was under dubious circumstances with the help of Jason. Well,
look at that elevation by Ashley.
Hades X1X.
Ashley is not playing games.
No, she is not, and she is from the Chateau d'Amboise. Heather
Reckless had that well scouted.
Valley. There, I pronounced it correctly.
I'm very happy for you and the Valley.
I'm looking for her power slam because she has a very well-known power slam in her repertoire.
She got a hell of a drop kick, too. Did you see that?
Yeah, the elevation reminded me of Rocky Johnson. Or Vern Gagne. He had a that was more like Vern Gagne's drop kick. back in the day.
Only gets a 2 count as the champion finds a way to kick out.
Dambois has been training with Damian Adams. Now she's training in Georgia with QT Marshall and Cody Rhodes, the son of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, who is making big waves in the world of professional wrestling, former NWA World Champion.
I'll tell you what, both of these young ladies have seen time in AEW.
Yes, they have.
AEW knows what talent we have here at CSW. Who have you seen? So many people. Sky Blue, Vic Capri, Axel Rico this past week. It's like a pipeline.
Yeah, that's why I got to ask you again, point blank. Are you secretly the matchmaker for them?
No, pay attention to the match.
I
have
am
no
paying
affiliation.
attention to the match, and I see a match booked, the likes of which you book.
Ashley Dambois is looking for title gold, and she thinks she might have it.
She might.
As Heather Reckless is hung up.
Not only is she hung up, she's in. Look, she's in distress.
She's extending help and a little handshake. Oh, there it is. That's the Heather Reckless we know.
Yep, sneaky,
Opportunistic.
nefarious.
Only a 2 count. Indeed nefarious.
Nefarious to the nth degree.
Looking
Now she's
around
telling the people to shut up.
As
Can you
she-
believe she's telling the people to shut up?
Yes, I can believe it. You should believe it. She does it every week, every time we're here.
Yeah, you're right.
She's told me to shut up to my face.
She's never told me to shut up, but maybe that's because I respect her. Just like the Cauliflower Alley, a group of wrestling veterans, they have respect for Heather Reckless. They told me themselves that she would be a champion in professional wrestling, and look at her. 155 days so far as the CSW Women's Champion. The premier championship in professional wrestling is every championship in CSW, hers as well.
Ashley Dambois is in big trouble right now
She is in
as
big
Heather
trouble.
Reckless is calling her shots.